Your brain is around 200,000 years old. Wait, hold on, hold on. That doesn't make sense, but yes, it does. Your brain has evolved from generation to generation, going back all the way to the start of our species. And for almost all of human history, change meant danger. A strange noise, unknown people, unknown food, leaving the tribe, new territory, every unfamiliar thing could kill you. So evolution rewarded caution. The people who survived were the people who assumed that unknown was dangerous. Your brain still operates on that. Except now, the danger isn't dangerous. A lot of the problems we face are solely caused from us being scared. The tiger itself is gone, but your brain still hears rustling bushes. Seneca, for new viewers, is a Roman Stoic philosopher who I have mentioned in the past for other topics. He said something like, "We often suffer more in our thoughts than we do in our present body." The brain is basically a prediction machine. Its favorite sentence is, "I know what's going to happen." Predictability saves energy, uncertainty burns energy. That's why a terrible job can feel safer than unemployment. A toxic relationship can feel safer than being alone. An unhealthy routine feels safer than trying something new. The brain mistakes familiar for safe. He also said, "The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy." Most people believe dopamine equals pleasure. Not exactly. Dopamine is motivation. It pushes you towards expected rewards. If your brain has learned TikTok is a reward, Instagram is a reward, video games are a reward, then every difficult task suddenly looks boring. Your brain isn't choosing what's meaningful, it's choosing what's immediately rewarding. This is where psychology becomes fascinating because every action you repeat becomes evidence. Evidence becomes identity. Identity becomes a person. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm shy, I'm lazy, I'm anxious, I'm just not disciplined," your brain starts to defend those labels, and that's not good. Even positive change can feel like an attack, just because change itself threatens that identity. Carl Jung, for those who don't know, was a Swiss psychiatrist, another person I've quoted before. On this stance, he said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Comfort is supposed to be recovery. Instead, we've turned it into a destination. The more comfortable life becomes, the less capable we become of handling discomfort. And growth only happens there. This loop this loops right back to purpose making discomfort worth it. It makes discomfort tolerable. And here's the good news: your brain adapts. Neuroplasticity means the brain literally rewires itself every time you choose the workout instead of the couch, the difficult conversation instead of avoidance, um, the book instead of scrolling. You're teaching your brain that this is normal now. Eventually, what once felt terrifying becomes routine. The brain never stops resisting change, it simply changes what it considers familiar. Your brain isn't your enemy, it's just outdated. It still thinks survival is your greatest goal, but you're trying to build something bigger than survival. Every meaningful life begins the same way. Someone chooses discomfort long enough for their brain to stop calling it danger. And maybe that's courage, not the absence of fear, but refusal. I hope you have a good day, and